If you notice on these tiles, we got black thick borders. Those are representing the walls. The gap in the borders is representing a door. So in the foyer, you have one direction to go, and that's this way. So let's go ahead and flip over our very first interior tile, and look at that. We have seen the temple. Now the temple is where you actually get the totem. So this is very early on in the game. It's very rare for this to happen. I don't know, one in how many ever cards are in there. But it's kind of nice because now we're going to have a great opportunity to grab the totem early on in the game. So time is not going to be the biggest threat. It's going to be our health. We're going to still need to make it out of the house, through the backyard, find the graveyard, and bury the totem. So in order to get this totem, we are going to have to do two things. First of all, your standard order of operation here is we have entered a room. Once you enter a room, you flip over your activity card. That activity card has 3 different actions or possibilities. Those are in relation to the time. Since we are currently at 9 o'clock, we will look at the 9 o'clock here. So what happens is we get 4 zombies. Now the way combat works is that you're going to take your attack strength and subtract that from the number of zombies. So in this case, we're taking 3 damage. Now, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage to take right off the bat. We have a couple options. We can run away back into the foyer, and we're only going to take 1 damage. But we will have to come back into this room, draw another card. That kind of increases the time. But again, I think time is on our side. Since we've got the evil temple so quick, I am going to actually opt to run away back into the foyer, and I will lose 1 health, because when you do run away from the zombies, they do take a swipe at you and smack you. So we are back in the foyer, and every card that we go into, we revisit, we also have to draw an action card. So even if we've been there before, we still have to resolve an action. Now the first foyer, you don't really resolve an action. It's just where you start. I'm thinking, since it is a movement, we're going into a previously explored tile, you do have to draw a card, so I'm going to say we have to draw a card in this instance. So let's go ahead and draw that card. Again, 9 o'clock. So, in the haste of running away from the zombies, I have slipped on some nasty goo, and I lost another point of health. So we are down to 4. Things are not looking good. Alright, but we're not dead. We still have a chance here. And what we're going to do is we're going to come back into this room, hope those zombies have gone, and look at that, they have. But I am still terrified. So what this says here is that I try very hard not to wet myself. So there's some things here that really have no action. There's no positives, no negatives. It's just a matter of passing of time, and they just try to get a little bit of the feel, the terror of being in a situation where, zombies are everywhere. So we're good to go. But now, in order to get this totem, we actually have to pull another card and resolve that card before we can get the totem. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, excellent. This is fantastic. So we get an item. So I'm going to resolve this card. I can choose not to take the item, because if you do take an item, it takes amount of a period of time to get that item, so it's more time that is used. But I need to take that item. So I'm going to resolve this card by taking the item, which means we get the totem. So now we are looking to get out of this house, but first let's find out what we find. Alright, so I have found some gasoline. Now the gasoline has 2 potential uses. If you have a candle, you can actually combine the 2 items together and basically light a room up and kill all the zombies within that room. Now you're only allowed to carry 2 items on you at a time, and if they're weapons, you can only use 1 weapon during battle. But this is not a weapon, and so we're just going to hold on to it, and hopefully we'll get to use the second use of the gasoline, which is to refill the chainsaw. The chainsaw is the most powerful weapon in here, but it is limited use based on fuel, so the gasoline might come in handy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of this evil temple and see if we can get out of this house. Next tile, we are in the family room. So here we've got 2 entryways, so of course we're going to put 1 door attached to that door, and we get to actually choose which way we want to go. Since I have my cards here, let's go this direction. There we go. entering the family room, let's resolve the next card. And here we have 3 zombies. So what I'm going to actually do here is I'm going to fight these zombies. So it's going to be 3 zombies minus my 1. That's going to give me 2 damage. So I'm going to go from 4 down to 2. And yeah, things are not looking good health-wise. So what I'm going to do here is take one of the movement options. You move to another room. The other option is you can actually cower. If you cower, basically what it is you're just kind of hiding in a corner of the room and just taking time to gather yourself, and so you actually get hit points back, you get health back. So from 2, you're actually going to move to 5 because you get 3 points every time you cower. Now here's the catch. That takes time. So you take one of these action cards, you don't actually run with it, you don't resolve it, you actually throw it out. Now, error. I have made an error in this play. I did not take the, once you shuffle these cards, you're supposed to take the top 2 cards off of that deck and dispose of them. So I'm going to do that now because there's 2 cards left to draw, but these are, well, it should have been the other cards, but these 2 cards are going to represent the 2 cards I should have taken off. So they are out. What this means is that when we move into this next room, which is a storage room, and it is a dead end, so we are going to, we're going to actually come back out of the family room because there's a way out here. So in the storage room, I'm going to draw another active card. There are none, so that means we need to reshuffle. Now, this is where the clock ticks down. So from 9 o'clock, we are now at 10 o'clock, so we will be fighting time. I thought things were looking good in the beginning. They took a dramatic change for the worse. Now, we entered the storage room and we need to resolve the standard action for entering any room. There's also another action here. So, but let's resolve the first action. Now, looking at the card, normally I was looking at 9, but we have moved to 10 o'clock because we did have to reshuffle that deck. So since we are at 10, we're going to be looking at the 10 o'clock portion of the actions. And what is happening here is that I hear a terrible scream. So more mood, more atmosphere. Nothing good, nothing bad. I guess since it's not bad, it is good. But anyway, the storage room, what it gives us is the ability to draw a new card and take that item. So it's an item card. Now again, this takes a little bit of time away, but I think that's okay. I can really use a weapon right now. Unfortunately, there's the chainsaw that I'd really love to have, but that's okay. We'll take what we can get. So let's see what we got. So we got a candle. Alright, so now we have the gasoline and the candle. So if things get really bad, I can combine those 2, kill all the zombies, and run off. So the storage room is a dead end. There are no doors out except for the one that I came in. Now the family room does have a door out, so I'm going to have to go back into the family room and leave that way. So back in the family room, we draw another card. We're looking at 10 o'clock. And it says, you sense your impending doom. You know what I actually kind of do at this point. So as depressing as that is, we lose another health point. So we are down to 4. So here we are. We're down to 4. We're going to move out of the family room, going into this next room, which is the bedroom. This has 2 doors. So we'll go ahead and face it that direction, enter into the bedroom, draw our activity card. So, oh man, 10 o'clock is showing that we have 5 zombies. Now, if I were to fight these zombies, I would die. The 5 zombies and then my 1 attack gives me 4 damage. All I have is 4, so I would die. So I'm going to say now is the time to use the gasoline and the candle. Zombies wiped out, I don't take any damage. But now my candle is gone and my gasoline is gone. But I'm alive, and that's what matters. So the next room is the bathroom. This is a dead end. So a couple things here. Let's first resolve, per usual, the bathroom. So we are flipping over another card. The 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh, a bat poops in my eye. So yeah, there was a bat in the toilet and I scared it and it pooped in my eye apparently. So, yeah, that's not good. So I'm going to lose a health point for the bat pooping in my eye because that is a painful thing to happen. at least a very annoying thing that happens. So there we go, we've lost a health point, and we are in a dead end. Now what happens when you're in a dead end is that there is a zombie door that appears. Zombie doors are no good. Essentially what happens is, let me go ahead and find the rules on that one. Alright, on the back here, zombie doors. So if there's no possible exits, what happens is that 3 zombies will bash through the door and basically in the wall of my choice. And I have to fight them per normal, and I cannot cower before the attack. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fight 3 zombies, or I could run away, but I'd have to come back into this room anyway, and I think I'm just running really short on time, so I'm just gonna have to barrel through it. So 3 minus 1 is 2, so I'm gonna take 2 damage, which is gonna bring me down to 1. We are living on the edge, and I'm gonna say that they bashed through right here. So come on. Oh man, the kitchen. So we get into the kitchen, we're going to resolve another round here. Let's see what goes on. We have an item. Alright, I have nothing and I really need an item. So we're going to go ahead and search and spend the time to get that item. And it is a golf club. A golf club is going to give me a +1 to my attack. Now, since it does not run on fuel, I have basically unlimited use of that golf club. So, time to shuffle the deck. Time to advance the clock. So we're now at 11. And I have 1 health. So, luckily though, in the kitchen, I find some food in the fridge. And I can actually gain 1 health for ending the round here, which is what's happening now. We're ending the round. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a health point once I'm done shuffling these cards up. All shuffled. I'm going to take the first top 2 off. Dispose of those, and give myself 1 health point. Now, I think at this point, I know this last card is going to be the exit. So we're going to go ahead and flip to the dining room, and I might cower in there, but I'm going to hope for the best here and just kind of risk it, because we're running really low on time. We have to get very lucky, and let's hope for the best. So the dining room, what happens in the dining room? It is now 11 o'clock. So I get an item. I am going to skip on the item. I'm not going to get it. I need to save time. So instead, I am going to move straight to the patio. So the dining room is the only exit. Just like the foyer is the entrance to the house, the dining room is the exit to the house. So once you flip that tile, you can throw your patio card down because that's the entrance to the backyard. We are now in the patio, and we will move to our outside tile. Now I have gone through every single tile that there is in the house, which is not always going to happen. Sometimes you can get the exit right away. But here we go. Let's go ahead and take care of the patio. 11 o'clock, 6 zombies. 6 zombies. I have to run away, and I'm going to take 1 point of damage. This is bad news, folks. And so I've run away, I've taken 1 point of damage. I'm going to have to resolve the dining room card. 4 zombies. And yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm going to have to run away again. And yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead, folks. I have died. So even running away, you get 1 point of damage and you die. Or, well, I died because I only had 1 health left. So, there it is. The game I played just a few minutes ago, I won it very quickly. It was, I got really lucky with the cards I drew. I got the chainsaw, got the gas. The temple was actually in the exact same spot, but the exit was the next one out. It was a really quick game. But you never know what you're going to get with zombies in your pocket. And today I got smashed. I got crushed. Well, it's a fun game though, and it's a quick solitaire type game. And this one lasted about 16-17 minutes. So I'd give it an average of about 10 minutes. If you're not having to explain every move you make, it goes quite a bit quicker. So, but yeah, that's Zombie in my pocket. I'm going to have links down below to go ahead and go to GameBoardGeek.com, and they've got some mats where you can actually keep track of the different things that you're getting. For example, the gas, they have a little token for that. They've got different printouts where they have images on the back of the card, great artwork, and it's really a lot of fun. And yeah, it's been fun playing this with you guys. I appreciate it very much. And thanks for stopping by to Hats Off Games, and hopefully I will be able to see you in a couple weeks. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments down below. That's what's going to make this channel a success, which I hope it will become. So yeah, y'all take care and have a good night.